often man's fault, humankind's fault in their relationship with God, is that we are too quick to be saved, but too slow to be enslaved. We are too quick to be saved, but too slow to be enslaved. When you open your Bible to Romans chapter 6, that entire chapter, that's the reason I don't have it up on a slide, because you have to get it in its proper context, understand what it's preaching, you got to look at that whole chapter. That whole chapter is about Christians not taking advantage of God's grace. Paul is writing, and he is saying, listen, you guys have obeyed Christ. You guys have believed in him. You have been baptized into him. And now you're trying to use the excuse of his grace to go back to your former life and keep sinning. And he says that's not how Christianity works. You used to be slaves to sin, but then after becoming obedient servants to Christ, you're not supposed to be slaves to sin anymore. You have been freed from your sin. That's what Christ's death on the cross did for you. It freed you from the slavery of your sin. But now you must enslave yourself to righteousness. For whatever you present the members of your body to that you will be a slave. So if you present yourself to temptations, you are a slave to your own sin. But if you present yourself to opportunities to work for God, if you present yourself to righteousness, to love God and to love others, and to look to how to serve and do goodwill for others, you are enslaving yourself to righteousness. And so too often when we think about application, we look at me. Well, I'm saved, and now that I'm saved, I can do whatever I want. But that's not what the Bible teaches. The Bible teaches you're saved, which means you are now enslaved to righteousness. That's what we need to be focusing on. And so I'm going to say another controversial statement.